This is my first time trying this Monster triple shot. Good afternoon, family. It's nice to see you guys. I hope everybody is having a positive and productive Friday. Welcome to the channel where we discuss life, community, and identity through a sociological lens. As you guys could tell by the title of this video, we will be discussing gay dating apps again. If you are a loyal follower, you've seen that earlier this year I made a video on this same very topic. But since that last video, my perspective on the topic has changed completely. Instead of looking at gay dating apps as a hub for hookups, baby, you got to look at it as a game. You got to look at it as access to social networks where you can gain significantly if you play your cards right. I'm about to put y'all on game. Let's go. In this video, we will be referencing information from Manuel Castell's The Rise of the Network Society, and we will be analyzing his perspective on social connection in the digital age of the 1900s and how this compares to what we see today. In my last video on the topic, I discussed my ick for gay dating apps, my disgust for gay dating apps. I don't like the sexual culture that comes with them. Everybody is aggressive. Everybody is rude. I don't like it at all. But my perspective changed when I realized that no other app has the power that gay dating apps have. Gay dating apps show you the distance. They emphasize the feet in which you are from somebody who is sexually attracted to you. That is so powerful. There's so much that you can do with that information if you play your cards right. I started asking for things. I started to search for things beyond hookups. And that's where the power lies. If you play your cards right, baby, you can have anything that you want, because these aren't just people that are sexually attracted to you. These are men who are sexually attracted to you. If you are strategic and set yourself up with a good profile pic, a good motive, a good objective, you will get anything that you want. In my experience with gay dating apps, I have found individuals who would not only pay for my meals, not only pay for my drinks, baby, these are people who I can call on in the long run. These are networking opportunities that I have at my disposal. Your perspective has to change. Your perspective has to change completely. You have to slow down and be intentional with what you're looking for, with what you want. And once you become intentional with how you move on these apps and not accept anything other than what you're looking for, you're going to find what you need. Straight people apps, the straight dating apps don't have this same power. They don't have this same effect. And that's our power. That's our benefit. I'm saying use these apps, baby. Use them. Because they are a tool. They are a resource that no other in our gay history, our ancestors did not have this. I tell y'all this all the time. We are living in the best time ever to be gay. Castell's concept on capitalism is that in network society, value is created through the manipulation of information and communication. On these dating apps, you need to manipulate your page to put your best foot forward. You need to set your page up to where it can attract the type of and the potential people that you want to communicate with. You got to look at your transactions on these apps as business deals, because that is where you will gain the most. That's when you will make the best moves. Your profile is your digital asset. It's a curated information product of you. Why would I want to meet you? Make me interested. Set that profile pic up to be cute, a little seductive if you would like. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you after. You know? It's all, you got to curate your position to where it's open and receiving of whatever comes. And then now you have options. Now you can swipe left on all the shit that you don't want and stick to it. I know it. You will get discouraged in the first 2 weeks of using the app and not getting what you want, but you got to stick with it because what you want is specific. It's a needle. This is a haystack. Find that needle, because once you find that needle, baby, find the next one. There's always going to be those needles in it. You got to sift through the BS, but it's there. You just got to get it. The network society disrupts linear, clock-based time. Digital systems allow for asynchronous and continuous engagements. That's exactly what gay dating apps are. You have access to these men 24/7 at all times of the night, all times during the day, all times in the morning. Everywhere you go. Think about it. Use that to your advantage. Ask for what you want. Place yourself in a position to where you have the power, because you, in fact, do have the power. Everybody has the power, even those men. You got to negotiate. Look at it as a business deal. Negotiate your needs, negotiate your wants, and benefit. Everybody already looks at relationships as fleeting. We are living in a time where a swipe left and they'll never see you again. Use that to your advantage. Use these men! Social life is no longer bound to physical space, but operates in spaces of flow. Interactions are structured by digital communication. Baby, you do not have to be outside to get everything that you need anymore. You can Uber Eats food now. You could text a man who is not even in the same state as you now. Use it! You can't be afraid to ask for what you want, y'all. You gotta demand what you want. That's the only way you're gonna get it. Yes, you will bump into a lot of those type of men who will shame you. Yes, obviously. There's a lot of men out there who don't want to give, who don't want to provide, who don't have access to what you're asking for. And that's okay. Take the no, move along. Find the one that has it, because I'm telling you, there's someone out there who has everything that you want, exactly what you need. If you just ask. If you don't ask, you're not going to ever know. Use living in this digital age with all the resources, with all the access that we have today. Use it. Obviously, be safe with it. Being safe is a major factor. You have to be safe. You have to look out for yourself across the board in any and every way. But put yourself out there. Dare to ask for what you need. Ask for what you want. Dare to. I dare you. And watch. There will be times where I would feel bad. I'll be like, dang, once you hit that no so many times, it was times where I would feel bad. But then that one yes came in and reassured me. Okay? You can't lower those standards, baby. Don't lower them. Stick to what you... Dating apps represent as a clear manifestation of Castille's work when it comes to sexual relationships and romantic interests. We are now living in a time where everything is controlled by digital flows, algorithms, and the commodification of personal identity. We are shifting from a lot of social practices to a more individualized and flexible monetization of personal information, of networks of intimacy. Use that to your advantage. Get what you want out of these apps. Because everybody is already out for themselves. Everybody already out to look for hookups. So why is it an issue that you're asking for this? Why is it any issue when you're asking for that? Don't let these men trick you into thinking it's a problem to ask for something, because it's not. Major takeaways from this video is to post your profile, post a nice pic on your profile picture, open up your perspective when it comes to the dating apps. There's more out there, I promise you. Look past using it just for hookups. Look at it for economic benefit. The modern day LinkedIn. Because I am a strong believer that you can probably gain more connections and networking opportunities on these dating apps than LinkedIn. Weaponize your personal information. I actually believe that. So I dare you, if you don't take anything else from this video, take that you have the power to getting anything that you want. You just have to use the resources that we are given. Use them to your advantage. Love you guys. See y'all next time. Period.